Saying it's never too late to pursue your dreams, this interview you're about to hear will have you shook. I know I was. Hey Slay Nation, it's Heather, co-founder of So She Slays. I'm excited to bring to you Sima, our latest feature collab, who at the age of 50, with no fashion design background, has found herself presenting her very first line at none other than New York Fashion Week. During this interview, she tells us how she got there and all about her collection. You know, I'm reading your stuff and I'm on your website and I'm like, okay, well, I get these little tidbits and these little, these beautiful colors and that kind of stuff, but what are these dresses going to look like?
Let me tell you, I'm bringing something onto New York Fashion Week that no one has ever done before. My background, and I have mentioned it, I'm a housewife. Never done fashion classes, never gone to fashion school, but I always had a passion for it, but I was never able to manifest what I was passionate about because I was so busy going through the movements of life. At a young age, I go to classical piano training, and then I go to University of Southern California, and then I get married, and then I'm raising children, and then I am doing community work, and I'm doing this, and then it went all the way to 50 years of age, and I realized, oh my God, I've done everything for everybody. 50 years of my life trying to make everything work for everybody, making sure the family is good. I'm still married 30 years. Actually, it's going to be my anniversary next
Congratulations.
week. Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes. So I've been married 30 years. I have a 27-year-old boy. We have a 25-year-old. I have an 8-year-old that I have adopted, been on tons of charities. I've traveled the world and I've done all of that. And the most important is that I've done for the last 15 years, I've done a lot of introspective work within myself, which means getting to know who I am and doing all that. I say the hard work. It's about going through the journey of your inner consciousness, trying to understand, trying to deal with things. So I've done a lot of that work as well. And so when I turned 50, and this is during COVID, I realized, oh my God, I have done everything, and I have, half of my lifetime is over. Now, what about me? And then that was when and then decided I was going to have a clothing company. Now, this is before COVID. I woke up one day and I told my husband, I'm going to have a clothing company. I'm going to have the biggest clothing company in the world. And he said, oh my God, this is an illusion you're having. What do you want to prove? You've raised the kids, and I've also was also a piano teacher for 20 years. You've been a teacher. I've worked, I've been on charities, I've traveled the world, I've raised the kids. What do you want to do? And I said, no, I'm not done. I decided to shut everything out. And for the first time, I decided I'm going to sit on my desk, which I'm sitting right here, right now, and I'm going to follow this passion that I've had, but that it was dormant for so many years. So listen, I started sketching designs. Now, when I would sketch these designs, these would come in a heartbeat of a second. And I did not look at one book and I did not look at one magazine. Truly inspirational. These designs would come to me.
Wow.
So they would go from 1 to 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 10, and then 20, and then 30, and then 40, and then 50. And I finished that in 1 month.
Holy
Now,
smokes.
I am completely convinced no one has ever done this. And all 50 designs are different. So my clothing line has a raw essence of beauty. So that's the theme of my, integrity, beauty, refinement. I went on further and I gave each of the dresses a value, a theme, a story. Let's say the red dress, which is my first dress, that the theme of that story, which resonated with me, is about the red rose. It's about love. It's about compassion. It's about the eternal goddess within you. And listen, when you see it, I don't have to talk. I'm not going to talk about it. You'll feel it. These dresses is mostly about feeling the dresses. Like when you see a work of art, when you're looking at a work of art, you feel the art rather than just say it. Each dress has its own story, but then the overall theme is the positive forces of nature. For New York Fashion Week, you can see it in my website too. Of the complete 50, we could choose 8 to present these. Now, this New York Fashion Week is being run by my show on September 12th, which is during New York Fashion Week, is being run by a company called Flying Solo. So the theme of Flying Solo is to present, like, I'm a solo person. I'm not collaborating with anyone. So it's just, inspiring designers who would like to showcase their designs. New York Fashion Week, I think this is the first time I think I'm revealing it. The first dress that's going to come out is called the Pink Butterfly dress. The Pink Butterfly dress has bold, vivid, and all my fabrications are silk 4-ply. I haven't used anything else, just silk 4-ply, silk chiffon, charmeuse silk. They're very silk because I wanted refinement. I want it to be clean. I want it to be very,
so elegant. Oh my gosh.
very elegant, very clean. And then on top of these dresses, I have chosen beautiful Swarovski jewels to embellish these dresses. So it's the combination of the colors and the way that these jewels and the designs are in this dress is what gives it the theme of the dress. So the Pink Butterfly dress is going to be the first one that's going to walk out to the runway. So it's a beautiful, bold, solid pink with light pink, like how a butterfly has wings, with light pink butterflies, and then they've got Swarovski right in the center of it, and then on the wings you see beautiful effervescent Swarovski buttons all the way around the wings. The theme of this Pink Butterfly is about a pink butterfly breaking out into the world. Has a mission, has a story, has a purpose. The next dress is going to be a yellow dress, all silk, beautiful Swarovskis, but then it has a beautiful flower on the side. This dress is called the sunflower dress. The theme of this dress is about a sunflower beaming through the light of the sky, and you will feel it. It has a long stem, and it has a beautiful sunflower right here, and it has Swarovski jewels right on the waist. And the fit of all of these dresses are very simple, nothing complicated. They've got bustiers, they've got, just beautiful, elegant, long skirts. But both the Pink Butterfly and the sunflower, they do have some embellishments in the back. They've got like little velours of silk organza in the back, like 3 layers of it. So that is going to be the second one. The third one, I'm sharing with you all my secrets.
Oh
okay?
my goodness. I'm already like sold on this collection. It sounds absolutely stunning. Okay, so let's just talk about the timeline really fast, because COVID, yes, we're still kind of in the middle of it, all of this came to you in the last year and a half. And then, next thing you know, your work is going to be in New York Fashion Week. Yes. How does that timeline work?
So one was the journey of my inner consciousness, which allows you to have that capability, allows you to have that clarity, and so after I sketched, I decided to start taking apparel entrepreneurship classes online. This is during the summer. So March was COVID. Around April, May, I was done with the sketches. I started over the summer of last year taking apparel. It was a 6-week course, and it was in Sweden, and I would wake up 7 in the morning to take the classes. After that, I got connected to a brand specialist in Italy. This is all in the summer. David Clementoni said, Sima, fun and dandy, you have the sketches, you have the education, you need a brand, because that's the only thing that's going to make you stand out with the rest of other people, that are doing this. So we formulated my brand, which is a mission is to empower women by bringing out their inner beauty and light, And at the same time, each sale will help another woman, another person in need through my brand's charity. Charity and empowering women, bam, that's my brand.
There you
So
go.
I got my brand, I've got my, so and this now in September, I made an incredible PR. Dylan Kivo liked what I said, and I wasn't LinkedIn at that time. He reached me out through LinkedIn. Sima, I like your mission, and I want to put you on some press releases. Okay, just put me on some press releases. Not a bad idea. I got on to Forbes, Bloomberg. I got on to U.S. News, U.S. Reporter. So I'm on a lot of these things. And then I hired, at that time I didn't know, I hired a lady to put all of my brand and all my pictures and the press releases and everything on my website. In December, one of these ladies tells me, Sima, I think you have a good chance. Well, I don't know if she said good chance. She said, you know what, this came on my table. Why don't you apply for New York Fashion Week? You have nothing to lose. I said, yeah, of course I have nothing to lose. So in December, I sent in all of my 50 sketches, which if they're sketches, but they're CAD illustrations, they're computerized, where you can clearly see what these dresses are going to look like. So I sent them in December. In January, I'm in. But you have to understand, in January, I don't even have one dress made. But
Whoa.
I'm going to do this. I know I'm going to do this. My husband, my kids are all going insane, Mom, because I had to give them a commitment. I had to pay New York Fashion Week, for the models and for all of that. Okay. I said, I'm going to do this. But you have to understand, I'm just a housewife. I've never done anything like this before in my life. I'm
How
going to
scary.
do this. It's scary. But I listened and only listened to myself because I knew I was going to do this. What happened was that in January, I met the most amazing, amazing lady through some connections that I had in this journey to create this line. Now, this lady who has created the dresses, we did not create just dresses. We are creating an essence. We are creating a vibe. We are creating artwork. We are creating beauty. We're creating a dream. It's all about she has brought it out, which I give her so much credit because she gets my vibe. Were these, I put the stones, the placements of the stones, the colors, the fabrics I have chosen, but the fact that she has pulled it together and made it alive, oh my gosh, she gets the credit. The other secret I'm going to tell you is this, which I think, and I announced it too, is that the lady who I got connected over the summer of last year, which helped me connected to the dressmaker, is an important celebrity. Her name is Wendy Starland. And if you know who she is, first of all, she's an amazing person with a heart of gold. And I met her through some family connections and she knew me. And she's the lady who created Lady Gaga. You can go look her up. She's the most beautiful lady, singer, songwriter, humanitarian, been on tons of magazines. She's actually going to be my face of my brand.
Sima, I am so sold on this whole collection. You have me. I'm done.
I tell you, but it's about a dream. It's about showing women, showing ladies that it is possible at 50 to pursue your dream. It is possible to work hard, and you have to work hard, obviously, to get a lot of that mental health and all of that stuff. But it is possible to come out of it. It is possible to walk your journey and to manifest the life that you want to live.
Yeah,
we are so limited because of society, because of what we have to do, what we're obligated to do, and that detracts your soul. I was telling someone, I said, my soul was not going to rest until I do this, and I'm doing it.
If this didn't get you inspired and in the right mood for your Monday, I don't know what will. She is truly doing it. To get more on our interview with Sima, head over to SoSheSlays.com and check under that collab section. And until next time, Slay Nation, as always, thank you for listening.